talked about the difference between distinctiveness and differentiation, and you know, another marketing term, buzzword, is USPs and what have you, and you really went hard at it. Could you, I wonder if you'd like to expand on that for our audience, because I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah, sure, Paul. So, you know, the thing about USPs, everybody knows, or most people know what that stands for, unique selling proposition. And the idea of USPs was also, what's the unique thing that you can offer that no one else can? And the thing about unique selling proposition is the word unique, and unique means you're the only one. You know, if there's not many like you, that's not unique, that's rare. And it's not called the rare selling proposition, it's called the unique selling proposition. So what I say to people is that in the global world that we live in, this highly competitive world, if you're honest, is there anything that you offer that some of your best competitors don't offer either? And the chances are there isn't anything. And even if you come up with some really interesting idea, your competitors, if it's any good, will probably copy it within 5 minutes. So this idea that people have a USP today is ridiculous. I mean, there's one or two companies that might, but in the round, most people don't, and most people are never going to have that. How's a law firm or an accountancy firm going to have a USP? There's nothing as an intangible service provider that you can offer that your competitor can't copy straight away. So the thing is that people often talk about differentiation as the silver bullet. You have to be different to be successful, and it's not true. By the way, I'm not knocking difference. If you can be different, that's great, but what we often think about is that if you can't be different, and this goes back to brand, of course, be distinctive. And so if you think about it, Pepsi and Coca-Cola, different. Well, yes, they are different because the reality is they don't taste the same. There's a lot of people in a blind taste, you know, could tell the difference between the two. But the reality is, you know, are they meaningfully different? And the answer is no, not really. And we all know that's true because we've all bought a round of drinks at a pub, and, you know, you've gone up to the bar and your mates ask for a Coke, and you say to the bar person, can I have a Coke? And the bar person says, we don't have Coke, we only have Pepsi. And you shout back at your friend, they don't have Coke, they don't have Pepsi, is that okay? And what does your friend do? Most of the time they go, that's fine. They don't say, I'll have an orange juice then. So the reality is that, you know, most of the time, Coke and Pepsi are interchangeable. And therefore, I would argue that although they're different in that they don't taste the same, they're not meaningfully different. You know, for most people, they're interchangeable. It doesn't mean you don't have a brand preference at the supermarket, but they're not meaningfully different. But, and here's the point, you'd never mix up Coke and Pepsi. You'd never walk into Sainsbury's meaning to buy Coke and by accident pour Pepsi. It's never going to happen because they are very, very distinctive, and distinctiveness matters. And so what we would say to all my customers always is, look, if we can be different, that's great, but you must be distinctive. And again, that's about investing in brand.
Yeah. Great. Thank you.